Super Sorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. It's Flashpoint Batman. So this is Thomas Wayne's Batman, the Flashpoint Batman. And this is by McFarlane's figures. This is one of the new DC McFarlane's figures in the line. It recently came out here in the UK. But as you know, I was sent this absolutely free of charge from McFarlane's and from Heo.com. So thank you very much, Heo.com, for hooking us up with this awesome action figure. I'm also trying a new camera angle today, so hopefully you'll like it. You can already see the desk and stuff here, it's pretty cool. So hopefully you'll enjoy this angle and we'll use it again in the future. There's Miss Super Sorrow loitering in the background there. Goodbye, Miss Super Sorrow. So guys, here is the new figure. This is the Thomas Wayne's Flashpoint Batman. Quite well established in the DC universe now. Obviously, instead of Thomas and Martha dying in the alleyway, it was, of course, Martha and Bruce, causing Thomas Wayne to become the Dark Knight, but he wasn't afraid to use guns and to go a little bit more darker than Bruce ever did. So I love this version of the costume I had because I love the fact that we have these spike points on the actual cape that match the helm, so that's really cool. And his bat symbol seems to have more pointed edges as well. So the head on this figure is on a ball joint, so you can make him look quite far down as well as up, which is nice. He doesn't look up as much as down, which is a shame, but you can't really make him look like up, but he can look down quite far, which is pretty cool. So you want to have him stood up looking down at something, because that's a pretty cool angle to have him at. And obviously heads can move left and right as well. His arms do move also that top hinge and also rotate. There's also rotation in the bicep there, as you can see. There's also like a double hinged elbow there. It acts more like a triple hinge, to be fair. It is massive, and it really puts his hands all the way round. And the hands as well are on rockers. It looks like a ball joint, but it's really not. It doesn't work like a ball joint. It only rotates from slight tipping side to side. It doesn't really tip forward and back that much. There is an abdomen crunch, so we can crunch him forwards and backwards a little bit. There's also a swivel there as well, which is nice. There's no further waist swivel that I can see here on the figure, but the legs do lift outwards as well as forwards. There's no top thigh cuts on these, but they do have really good knee joints, so you can rotate that knee completely round, which is nice. There's no boot on this particular one, but his feet are on little ball joints with toe articulation as well. He does come with these two little pistols, which I've currently holstered, so I can take those out. And by the way, the little holsters aren't really attached to his leg or anything. You can move them around. There is the second bit there that they should be attached to, but they're kind of the loosey-goosey, so it makes it easier to pull them in and out, to be fair. You're not going to ever snap it or anything from his body. The pistols are just basic black Berettas. They did reuse these with Deadshot, I believe. These are the same, just the same ones. There's nothing else going on there with them. They're pretty cool. Pretty standard. And they do just slot nicely into his hands. He's got two gunshot hands, so if I can place those in for you just to show you, you can put both guns in his hands pretty easily. Oh, the one angle you can't see is just there, so I need to sort that out. I wanted to sort it so that you could see what I was doing with my hands on the desk as well, so maybe I need to sit a little bit further back. Anyway. So yes, there he is with the guns as well displayed, which is nice. So yeah, very cool figure actually. I really like this Thomas Wayne figure. That's probably how I'm going to have him. One gun up, one out. So I'll place him down here on the actual display, and we'll come back to him in a minute. We do also have his trading card. So there's his trading card right there, which is very nice. At the bottom you can see it does say Flashpoint Batman. And of course it has a very cool write-up, which I will go through now with you. Batman Flashpoint, data file. Source, Batman number 22, comics of 2017. Real name, Thomas Wayne. Height, 6'2". Weight is 210 pounds. In an attempt to alter the course of history, the Flash travelled back in time to save his mother's life. This, however, resulted in the crisis-level event known as Flashpoint, rippling across time and changing the world as we knew it for the worse. In this alternative timeline, Thomas Wayne and Martha Wayne survived their deadly encounter in the crime alley years ago, but their son Bruce was killed instead. Driven by the death of their son, Thomas became Batman, though this Dark Knight is far deadlier and more ruthless than the vigilante hero his son would have become. Didn't Martha die as well? It says Martha survived. I thought Martha died as well. Need to go reread Flashpoint. Or I could watch the Flashpoint Paradox. the animated adventure with the Flash, which does feature this version of Batman in there as a little as well. But yeah, I love how articulated these McFarlane's figures are. They are very well done. And as well, as much as I sometimes moan, I do love Batman, so I am happy that they are doing a lot of the Batman stuff. It did seem that they are focusing on the Dark Knight's Metal quite a lot. But I understand why they're doing it, and obviously now they've gone to the other thing. Well, they're focusing on comics that have been over the past few years, which is good because obviously when McFarlane first took over for DC, I think most people were scared that they were going to just cover old ground and do the same stuff we've seen time and again. So I'm glad that they didn't jump in at the animated series. They gave us a couple of little things and tested the waters, but then they jumped in at the darker end of the graphic novel spectrum, and have dug out things like Dark Knight's Metal and the Greg Capullo's sort of more recent stuff. So they have done some very good figures so far, and I hope they do continue with that. I would like to see some more classic figures as well, though, so I hope they don't forget about them. As much as we keep joking, I would love some old movie figures as well. I would actually be happy if they release some of the old movie figures as well under McFarlane's label. But we'll see. I'm not sure how far the licensing goes and whether DC themselves will ever start up sort of a DC collectibles style thing again. We just don't know. But guys, what are your thoughts on this Batman? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll go down to the desk cam now to give you guys an up-close personal look at this Thomas Wayne's Batman. So you guys can have a closer look at the figure. So let's head on down to the desk cam. So here he is out of the packaging, guys, looking really swish. I really do like this figure. I think the black on the grey and black looks really cool here, with the splash of red as well, gives it a really good colouring. And it just looks super nice. I think they've done a great job with this figure, I really do. I'm loving the cloak as well, the fact that it goes all the way around and stuff. It is rubbery like the rest of them. It does seem to cover him up, which is pretty cool, like wrap around his legs a bit. I do like that. Like I said, I do like these little horn bits sort of on the actual shoulder pieces. They're pretty cool, sort of in tangent and in parallel to the actual horns of his cowl, which is very cool. I like how when they do Thomas Wayne, they always give him that little bit of extra sort of gruff and stubble around his chin, and they give him like a bit more of a what I call a fat back face at the bottom. It's like more gruffer at the bottom. But it's very cool, and I think they've done a very nice job. These little pieces here, these little grey bits here, they usually cover up these little things, so you can just sort of pull them out a little bit more, and it will thingy. If you can get them in the right rotation, you won't even see the hinges, which is nice. They have done very well at trying to hide the hinges. The cowl does have a little, sorry, the capes have a little bit of scuffage, but that's where it came out of the packaging, because they do that thing where they put it through the plastic, just like Marvel Legends do. And that is awful. I hate it. Wish companies wouldn't do that, because it really scuffs things up if you don't cut them out properly. If you just pull like I did on this one, then you will get a bit of scuffage on your cape. So always make sure you do cut them out if you can. But other than that, guys, I think this figure is very immaculate, and I think they've done a very nice job with the paintwork and things. But what are your thoughts on this one, guys? Is it one that you're picking up for your collection? And the fact that they do come, each one comes with a little card as well. Very cool concept. All my cards have already been spoken for, by the way, because I know people keep commenting, asking if I can send them my cards, and I can't because they've already spoken for. Once I've done all my reviews, they are going to a good friend who does like these cards and collects them, so mine are spoken for, sadly. But guys, let's head on back to the main cam, and let's finish off today's video. And here's how he scales with the figures from different lines. So we have Mattel's basic WWE figure there of The Fiend, and then of course we've got Marvel Legends custom Punisher. So yeah, you can see how it scales there. Not very well with the Marvel Legends. There are definitely the whole inch of difference in scale. WWE's not bad though. The Fiend is quite tall, but yeah, definitely about the right height. I think they're between Thomas Wayne and the Fiend. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So guys, what are your thoughts on this figure? Let us know in the comments down below. Is it one you're getting in your collection? I know that Comics and Collectibles were sending out their invoices for this figure the other day, so it should be with us very soon here in the UK. If you haven't had your invoice already, I know a lot of shops are getting them now, so stand by. You should have it very soon. I know it's been out in America for quite a while now. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave us a juicy comment, because I will be doing subscriber shout outs from the next video again. So make sure you do leave us a comment down below if you get a shout out. And thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Soup Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you. Bye!